Minasan konnichiwa, Mars Destiny.
You can count on me.
Mabilis na paraan para matanggap sa trabaho at tanggapin ka on that day, especially when you are applying for a teaching job, or if you really want to work in a big university like LaSalle or UP or other sectarian school, that you are really want to work there and spend the rest of your life for a passion and dedication for you to work with them. Then I have tips and advice for you based on my experience. Start with number 1. Make it sure number 1 is letter A. Letter A is you're going to make an application letter. An application letter, it should be short, it should be detailed, and you're going to indicate your purpose in the of getting a job, why the company will hire you, with the rest of the applicants. And then please take note that in the application letter, the employer would see your experiences. If you have any experiences on a related job, then please indicate that one. And if you have some masters or if you have some doctoral degree, please do so, because that's a big plus factor for you to get hired immediately on a teaching job or any other job that you really want to. Next one, number 2, we are going to make a comprehensive cover letter or the resume. The resume will tell you about your, from your address, the picture, your skills, your personal background, so on and so forth, and skills and experiences, and some recommendations. Then please do make a very good comprehensive resume in applying for a job. Now, you have already the application letter, the resume. The next step is you are going to pass this one to many companies. If you are really into the hopping for a job, then you're going to pass this one for many companies, and then make it sure that you're going to pass these documents before the opening of the class. Like for example, in the Philippines, na June is the opening of class. So before the opening of class, before the principal will get so tired of accepting some applicants, then make it sure that you need to pass that one earlier before. So in my case, I passed that one a year before the opening of class. So it's a waiting time, but don't worry, it will help you later on. So we have now the 4th one is you have to indicate your previous jobs on jobs or extracurricular activities if you have any when you were undergrad. So for example, you are a leader in the school and then you are a fresh graduate and you are worried about not to be accepted, but don't worry, because a lot of fresh graduates nowadays, I'll give you hope that they are accepted on the job because they have the persistency of getting into the job, or to be hired on the job. So if you have any extracurricular, or if you are a leader, then please take note and make that one in your resume. That's very important. And the next one, the 5th one, is you have to be presentable in going to or meeting people on business. So you have to wear formal attire or business attire. So if you want to work for a if you want to be in the school, then you have to wear proper attire. Flip-flops, it's a big no-no. So it's a big no-no, and especially when your feet are be seen. So it's no way. So if you're going to apply for a call center, then you have to be presentable all the time. Now, being presentable, it's not overlapping. Like if you are a woman like me, so please just wear a light makeup and be yourself. Yeah, so that's it. And let's go to number 6. Number 6 is, being a woman, you have to wear a little bit makeup. You have to wear a little bit just eyebrows, just to, emphasize the beauty of you have. So just a little lipstick, not so many, and please avoid dangling earrings because that would really distract during the interview. So that's number 6. Let's go to number 7. Being polite, greetings on the first meeting is a big impression of the employer, and building up your rapport in a company. So if you really are, you're very polite. So in Japan, guys, if you are working here, even if you are in a, like a simple person, they really want to take a bow. That's uh that is a signatory that you are being polite, and you are being respected in the society. That's a great things. In a formal interview, you have to greet. So good morning. So good morning. So you need to do that one. And yeah, that's number 7. Okay. Remember that first impression is the last impression. So being polite. And the next one is number 8. This is very important, guys. The tone of voice. If the interviewer has a medium tone of voice, you need not to shout your voice. You have to have same level of the person that you're talking with. So if the person is in a slow mode, then you have also not to make it higher pitch than compared to him or her. That's a big that's a big deal. It's like building a good relationship during your toning of voice. And there is a science behind about the the voice between the two person talking about things like business or in an interview. And the next one is number 9, the body language. Body language will create a space for you to understand what is the person talking all about. So if the person is using his or her hands, gestures like this, so please take note that there is a meaning with that. Then if you are over, like you have many body language and scratching somewhere, so please avoid that one. Just like what I'm doing right now, my hand is telling you how comfortable are you when you are talking in front of the camera. So it conveys something. So if you really want to like portray something, like if you want to be accepted on the job, then please make it sure that you talk like the hand gestures or your body language, and make it sure that it should not be not overused. Okay, minimize the body language. Yeah, that's number 9. Number 10. Okay, so make it sure that if you will get hired, the most easy thing is the recommendations or the referrals of some other friends that it's been working there for a long time in a company. So if you're going to work for a call center, and if you knew someone who worked there as your friend before when you were in college, then you can ask him for a referral, and that's a big yes in a job interview. For example, in the school, for me, I don't have any recommendations at all when I applied for a job in a university, and I did not know someone, so I just passed my application letter and resume and all the things that should be needed in an interview. So I don't have any there is nobody who recommended me to apply for that job, but I knew someone who was working there, but she was already retired. But I know the school, and so I tried my best to get hired, and I was definitely hired on that day. I remember. And the next one is number 11. Be confident during the interview, because the employer will see you how confident are you in dealing this kind of job interview. Because later on the job, later on when you will be in the workplace, you will face a lot of things that cannot be seen during the interview. Just like, for example, in the school, I've been working there for 9 years, and I've been dealing with different parents. So in the job interview, you cannot see that one. So you have to be yourself. Be patient on the things, because on the process you will understand that is life. So be yourself. Be yourself. Another one is number 12. Make it sure that your contact number is active, because if you will get hired on that day, the school principal or the secretary will gonna call you and you will get hired, and oh, hello, are you ready for an interview? Please come on an interview on this specific day. So guys, I hope these tips and advice for me and for you to understand each other on this blog will gonna help you. So guys, I hope this advice, my tips and recommendations for you to get hired on that day will help you in looking for a job this year. So thank you so much.